you and I are going wine shopping together. You can find a sensational bottle of wine for criminally low prices. Let's get started exploring and tasting new wines together. Today, we are going to learn all about a delicious wine that is often called the Barolo of southern Italy, due to its ability to make really refined, complex, and often age-worthy red wines. It's known in the wine world sometimes as one of the top 3 red grapes of Italy, alongside Sangiovese, which makes Chianti and Brunello, and Barolo's Nebbiolo grape. But it doesn't get quite as much love or attention as its peers, and we are fully going to take advantage of that. So let me introduce you to Aglianico. Hiding behind the cashews, I found this bottle for only $5.99 at Trader Joe's, which is madness. So let's learn a little bit more about this wine and why you should add it to your cart on your next trip to Trader Joe's. So let's head on over to Italy and hone in on the southern region of Puglia, which is the heel of the boot. Here and in neighboring Basilicata and Campania, the sun-loving Aglianico grape really thrives. And Puglia is such a great region for value wines. It's a very hot climate, but because it's surrounded by the Mediterranean, that sea breeze really cools everything off. So you get very ripe, rich grapes, but with that structure, with that backbone, so you don't just have a soupy mess of a wine, which is great. And this is also the region where about half of Italy's olive oil production is. Pretty cool. Already, it's got this beautiful garnet color that I'm seeing, which is really typical of the Aglianico grape in the glass. There's a high level of extract as well. So extract meaning staining. When you spin the wine in a glass, you can see the color of it sticking to the glass. This is probably, again, due to the warmer climate of Puglia, where this grape is from. It's really, really bright and pretty on the nose. The fruit is very ripe, but not obnoxiously so, if that makes sense. It's not like stewed or baked or like rotting fruit. It's perfectly ripe and fresh. Dark red cherries, red plums, blackberries. It's got these fun kind of dried wild herb notes on there as well, and balsamic, a little floral. And it's got a fun, earthy kind of rustic quality to it that I find in a lot of Italian wines. And I just gotta keep smelling it. You should probably taste it too, right? Yeah, it's got a meatiness to it, which is kind of fun. You're right, I should taste it. Very juicy. Something that Aglianico is famous for is having high tannins, and tannins are coming from the skins of the grape, the stems, the seeds, and it can come from oak as well. So this is showing some nice high tannins. Because it's grown in Puglia though, where the soil is a little richer, as opposed to Basilicata, Campania, where they make more like age-worthy Aglianicos, where the tannins are super high. These tannins, while they are higher, they're not making the wine unapproachable, if that makes sense. It's got enough backbone, but it's not like putting me off the wine. And that is a special thing about this grape, is that it can be made into wines that can go for decades, but it can also be made into something delicious for right now. This is a 2021. It's lovely. That fruit is rich. It's very bright. It's not as, unctuous and full and rich and heavy as it could be though. This winemaker did a good job of making a pretty balanced wine, and for $5.99, get out of here. It was really fun to pair with this as well because it has that balance of fruit and structure. It's got nice bright acidity. So it's gonna be delicious with meatier dishes, I think. Red sauce pastas, that makes sense. But also with stews, this is gonna be a great barbecue wine. You should bring this to barbecues in the summer. They'll be delicious. It's gonna be great with lamb dishes, it's gonna be great with pork dishes, steak. It's a really versatile wine. If you're not a carnivore, if you're not a meat eater, it'll be great with some really lovely vegetable dishes too. Some bean dishes, eggplant, mushrooms, heck yeah. This is a really, really fun wine and great value. So if you're looking to branch out from your typical robust reds, your Napa Valley Cabernet Sauvignons, even Australian Shirazes, this should be on your list to try. It's a really, really fun one, and it's only $6. Can't hurt to be a little adventurous, huh? Well, I hope you go on out to TJ's and grab yourself a bottle of this Aglianico and that you love it. Please let me know what you think about it. And until our next wine run, keep exploring and trying new wines. Cheers.